There he is. You got a bite?
Yeah.
Joey, that's a Joey, that's a big one.
And I set the hook, and it was just a beast, dude.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That is a pig.
A GPS, a good GPS, good sonar.
It's critical.
Critical.
Absolutely.
There's a
They're
fish.
so mean. Look how
that's a
bad
good one. That's a good one right there.
Probably a 1 pounder. They're so
No,
small.
he's a, oh!
Maybe not.
That's a toad.
My will divine there took everything to find it. Sweetwater, follow me. I've been through the fires. I crawled under the wires. Come on, Sweetwater. Been dry such a long time. Come on, Sweetwater, follow me.
We were really excited about this trip because, you know, when you go to a private lake, usually those fish are untouched. And I mean, just big fish. And we had our buddy Hayden. He has this farm that has about 8 different lakes on it. And so he invited us over, and we were really excited about that because not a lot of people get to fish these lakes.
No, that's always exciting. Anytime you get the opportunity to go to a lake that is not pressured, and you know that, and that's a huge opportunity, and definitely gets your hopes up. And you don't really know what to expect exactly. You don't know what these lakes are going to look like, but we were ready to check it out for sure as soon as we got there. It was
that was our first time there.
The mood was set to have some fun, that's for sure.
And we talked with Hayden over the phone a little bit, and you know, asked him a little bit about the lake, like what kind of vegetation, what kind of cover, you know, what to expect, and
fish.
One of our questions was, you know, how is accessibility, you know,
how are the launch ramps?
You know, how are the launch ramps? We've got a Nitro Z8, you know, we brought your boat that time, and you know, so that's a pretty decent sized boat, you know.
Oh yeah, that's
dual axle trailer.
Not the lightest boat I've ever fished out
So
of.
you've got to like have a nice ramp, and he's just like, oh yeah, there's like one that might not be all that great, but you know, the big lake, it might be a little bit tough. And we're like, all right, cool. Well, you know, it sounds like they're cement ramps and really well groomed and everything. And we get there and we go down this long dirt road. I mean, it took forever. I'm like, are we gonna get there today?
Yeah.
You know, because we got there.
It's spread out. It's amazing how much land there was.
Yeah. And he showed us around, and we passed a couple of the lakes, and we're just like, let's keep on going. Let's go check it out.
Yep.
And then we reached the big lake, and we were looking at it. We could see it through the trees, and it was just like perfect, beautiful. We could see the vegetation, the lily pads. Fish were already, you know, splashing and jumping all over the place.
You actually see shad out there in the middle of the lake, which is weird for a private lake with grass. That was pretty amazing, but
it was
got
big
to
enough.
the ramp, and then the problems began.
Oh man, we just got out of the truck and we're like, oh, is this the ramp? I mean, this
Not exactly sure.
All right, you're good.
If I can get out.
Oh man. Awesome.
I gotta put something in this cup. I'm thirsty. Get the Rambler loaded. Man, I was drinking one of these out of my Rambler at the house the other night. I filled it up with ice and drank 2 water bottles out of it and got up the next morning and there's still ice in it. It's crazy. Lasted all night. I wonder if these fish have ever seen a chatterbait.
Dude, these fish haven't even seen a lure, any lure. It's gonna be on. This dark water is just perfect for chatterbaits.
Absolutely.
I mean, this thing was kind of made famous down in Florida. Real dark water there.
I just broke my chatterbait.
Don't worry. Oh, there he is. There he is.
Oh,
nice fish.
good one, man.
Nice fish.
Oh, man. He's running you all the way around. That is awesome, dude. He hit it right in the boat, didn't he? Yeah. Oh. He swallowed it. That's awesome.
Oh man.
Good fish.
Oh, he choked it. That fish wasn't coming off.
Miles, man.
Dude.
Sweet.
Right on, right on.
Nice fish.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a giant,
skinny,
but it's,
yeah, pretty fish.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Normally that'd be a 4-pounder right there.
That fish is gonna put some weight on this winter and get fat.
Yeah, we'll put him back and get another one.
Man, that looks like a Florida bass.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Oh, it's still full of vinegar.
There he is.
You got a bite?
Yeah.
Joey, that's a Joey, that's a big one.
Sweetwater is brought to you by Yeti Coolers, built for the wild, Buff, and Costa.
You know, one of the techniques that we use a lot on in tournaments and when we're trying to find fish and in practice is a chatterbait.
Yeah, that right search bait, picking up that search bait.
It's great. I mean, it's a very versatile bait, and you can use it in a lot of different conditions.
And you can cover water with it. That was the beauty of only having 2 hours. I mean, there's no better bait I can think of to just pick it up, new body of water, no idea of really what to expect, but you knew we knew we had grass. We had that underwater grass and the pads and stuff.
We had the dollar pads.
It was just perfect chatterbait water, and we didn't have much time, so it was an easy choice of what to throw.
Yeah,
what to start out with. So.
And chatterbaits are great around grass. I mean, and that was the primary.
It's amazing how they come out of grass. They come out through grass better than a Texas string worm. I mean,
snap it, and it just
popping.
Because of that vibration, it just shakes it free.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was perfect, and so I ended up choosing one that was kind of more of a bluegill color. You know, generally when you're fishing smaller lakes, I like to use bluegill colors. But what was the color you were?
I had a green pumpkin one, you know, and that's
again
similar bluegill.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you could tell that lake just didn't look like it was going to have the, you know, the shad population like the big lake apparently had, as we can see them flicking and stuff out there. But you knew there was going to be some big fish, and then you knew their prime forage is going to be bluegill in a lake like that. So it was an easy decision.
Yeah, dude, I love these lakes that are just out there. I mean, we had to travel a long way down some muddy roads, not even dirt roads. They were muddy roads.
That was.
And I mean, it was like, are we ever gonna get there? And are we gonna be able to put the boats in the water?
Hey, when you love to fish, you make it happen no matter what.
Yeah. Weren't even sure if we could put that boat in the water, but we got it in.
Yep. We did.
You know, a good depth finder is so crucial. I mean, I can't go to any body of water nowadays without a good depth finder.
No.
I mean, because when you're fishing shallow water, big water, small water, it doesn't matter, man. A GPS, a good GPS, good sonar.
It's critical.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, nice one, dude. Oh, sonar got a toad.
Slammed it. Oh, dude.
Awesome. I love seeing him in this, you know, the water's dark, but it's not super dark. That's awesome.
Oh, he's caught too. Look at that.
Sweet. Nice little fish.
Dude, again, choke the chatterbait.
Yeah.
I mean,
when they hit it, they eat it.
Look at, look what's in his mouth.
No way. He's been eating well.
Oh yeah, look at that thing. Put that on your chatterbait.
That'd be a perfect chatterbait trailer. There. What brand is it?
Looks like
wow, it's a Z-Man. Amazing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Cool. That fish got a little better belly, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. He looks a lot healthier.
All right, now let me catch one. You dirty dog.
Go at it. I'm not letting up.
Oh man.
Well, that's the beautiful thing about fishing a chatterbait too, is that you don't catch a whole lot of dinks. You know, if you're fishing for big fish, this is a great bait. Of course, you're always fishing for the biggest fish you can catch. But.
Yeah. There he is.
You got a bite?
Yeah. No, I didn't get a bite. I got a fish, a big one.
Oh, dude. Joey, that's a Joey, that's a big one.
Lot big.
Want me to get him?
Yeah, sure. He's got a little weight to him.
It's a nice one.
Gosh, they're strong, man.
That's about the same size as the one earlier.
Yeah, that one's at least a pound bigger than that one. God, that's amazing. Just kidding. He ate it though. Look at that.
They're all eating it pretty good.
Gosh, I mean, they're getting it. That is such a fun bite. The way they just chomp that thing, and I mean, it's just, whoa, you just feel them locked down.
That's the thing is, all of a sudden you feel the line just go slack.
Yep.
And you just set the hook and it just loads up. It's a giant.
And he's there.
That's awesome.
Pretty fish. Finally, that was fun.
Sweetwater is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Your adventure starts here. And Z-Man.
When I'm on the water, whether it's 100 degrees out or 20 degrees below zero, Buff always has me covered. It's extremely important with how many days I spend on the water to protect my skin. Some of your high impact areas are your hands, your neck, and your face. And Buff has something to offer for all those places on your body. It's really important to protect the future of your fishing by keeping your skin protected from the sun. With UV protection and lightweight, breathable material, Buff is the best product on the market by far. Right here I have the Buff fingerless gloves. The fingerless aspect makes them so they're incredibly sensitive and I don't lose any of my feel when the fish are biting weird or I'm using light line. Also, they have this grip right here. With this grip, on an impact hook set, I'm not gonna have any slip, and that's gonna also lead to more fish in the boat. Now, Buff also has the 100% wool balaclava. This wool balaclava is extremely warm for cold morning runs and is also lightweight and breathable. It's very important to stay comfortable when you're on the water, because if you're uncomfortable and you're cold, you're not gonna make the best decisions, and that's gonna lead to less fish in your boat at the end of the day. For more information and tips and tactics, go to sweetwaterfishingtv.com and make sure to like us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
When you get that right matchup, you can tell it's about to be on. Oh, there he is. Nice. Oh, nice jump. Beautiful, man. Not a giant, but here, I'll let you go over my head if you want. There you go. Oh, Miles, nice fish.
Here we go. He's barely hooked on this one.
Yeah, he didn't get it good. But pretty bass, man.
He's coming in the boat. He's coming in the boat.
What did he just spit up?
Little bluegill.
Baby bluegill.
Yeah.
What is that chatterbait color you're throwing? Imitate.
Little baby bluegill.
That's awesome, man.
Go.
Awesome. Pretty little fish.
Whew. He stuck me.
Did he? These bass have fangs.
Oh, dude. That little nook.
Yep.
That's the lunker nook.
The lunker nook.
Yeah, that point right there, you know, you've got the wind blowing down this portion of the lake, and it's blowing right against that. And points like that are always good because usually they're accompanied by deep water off the edge of them.
It's perfect,
and just a great area for bass to ambush prey.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love searching for wind-blown points like that, whether I'm on a big body of water or not. I'm finding a wind-blown point, falling in that deep water, like you said, that is just prime. That's bass catching material.
Oh, was that a...
There he is.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, come on.
Dude, I stopped it and it went, he hit it twice, that hurts. That hurt my feelings a little bit. That was a heavy, did you hear my rod?
Yeah, dude,
Singing?
that hook set, that looked pretty darn good.
Gosh.
That looked pretty good.
Thought I was on him like a hobo on a ham sandwich, apparently not. You're about to get him. He was dumb, he hit it twice.
What a beautiful time of the day, man.
I know, I love being out here like this. Man, that was crazy right there. I threw up on that point and you had just called the shot. Man, I could feel him the first time I felt him thump it, and it's a good thing I'm throwing this fluorocarbon. You know, you gotta have that with this chatterbait really to feel that bite. I love the way this fluorocarbon, this vicious fluorocarbon helps getting it through the grass, and then when he grabbed it, man, I felt it, especially that second time. He T-boned it there.
I hardly use, you know, monofilament at all anymore.
Yeah,
maybe for some top waters, but mostly it's braid and fluorocarbon from Vicious. And
Yep.
you know, it's because you've got so much sensitivity and so much hook setting power.
Why be without it if you got the option
exactly.
to be with it?
And it's so abrasion resistant, which is important. You just get a bite.
No. Oh, look at the bald eagle. Cool. That's
Look at that.
beautiful.
Look at that eagle right there. That's America right there. Oh, there you go.
Gosh, these are some of the strongest fish I've ever caught.
Oh, look at that guy. Look at that little fella.
All right, let's see if I can do the one-hand catch.
You should be proud. Hey, he's healthy.
Oh, look at the girth on that thing. That's a good sign. Because that's a male. You can tell just from the small head, but that's a fat little male. Jeez.
Just a little football.
That is a football. He's shaped like a smallmouth. Look at that, pretty fish. Look at the color, man. I love that dark color.
Yeah,
That's beautiful.
that is a nice fish.
He felt like a 4-pounder when he ate it.
He looked like it.
Looks can be deceiving when you're talking about mean largemouth bass
Yeah.
that shake their heads a lot. Man, that's so funny, because the funny thing is I asked you if you threw there and you said yes, and I nailed him.
Well, he hit it all the way out here. And not only that, but
man.
I was being backboated.
Mm-hmm, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that since I left you that cast.
Yeah.
Unbelievable how this bait comes through the grass, man. That is awesome. Just one little rip and it's free.
Oh, there he is. There's a
They're
fish.
so mean. Look
Oh,
how
that's a
fast
good one. That's a good one right there.
Probably a 1-pounder. They're so
Oh, he's a, oh! Oh!
Maybe not.
That's a toad.
That is a tub.
That's a nasty toad right there. Get him, get him.
Oh my goodness. Talk about
Get
a fight. Oh,
Dude.
dude.
Dude, that's a
Nice
beast.
fish. Look at that.
Oh, he wasn't coming off, man. You could have fumbled around with him a little bit longer.
Here you go, Miles.
Oh, dude.
Sonar scores again. Look at that.
Nice, what'd you say, 5 pounds?
He's close, absolutely.
Oh man, that's what you come here for.
Oh man.
Small lakes have toads.
That's
Big
a
bass
beautiful
in
fish.
small lakes.
Yep.
So let's release that one.
Doesn't get any
He
better
can
than
get
that.
bigger, and we'll catch an even bigger one. Oh, Bayou Sow.
Oh, nice fish, Miles.
Dang! All right, you can have the trolling motor now. I just wanted to
Oh,
do that
you
real
did your
quick.
damage, man. That hurt. You jumped me for the prime stretch.
Well,
I
maybe
see how
not.
it is. Look at this nice rounded point. Oh, gosh.
And I set the hook, and it was just a beast, dude.
Oh,
my
wow,
gosh!
that's nice,
Oh my gosh!
Sweetwater is brought to you by Hook, Vicious, Get Vicious, and Power Pole.
Couldn't have been a more perfect setting, you know. Eagles, you've already caught 2 fish in the 5-pound range. I mean, just beautiful, and for a quick evening of fishing, I mean, picking up that search bait was such a good decision, and then all of a sudden, we got the word that it was about time to go, man. It was getting dark, and I was hungry,
Yeah.
as usual.
Hayden hadn't been back yet, and
Yeah.
we were just like, we've got time for one more cast because the light
Literally
is
one more
gone. And so I saw this just a couple patches of pads like
Yeah, and that
out off
point.
this long point,
Yep.
you know.
Biggest point in the whole lake.
Yeah.
The biggest main lake point.
And I just made a long cast, just a Hail Mary right to the point of that, and I literally just cranked once or twice, and then it just stopped. And I set the hook, and it was just a beast, dude. I was just,
Yeah, you said big fish
I was like,
immediately.
big fish, and then I saw you, and you're just like, you said that a couple times tonight.
You can't tell at first,
And, yeah,
but you
and
could tell.
then it jumped up in the air,
Yeah.
and you were like, oh my
man.
gosh, that's a giant.
Oh, geez.
And the fight was on. That was one of the most hard fighting fish that I've
That
fought
was amazing.
in a long time. And I didn't have my reel set right. Like I had it cranked
No.
all the way down. I must have had braid on that and was flipping with it.
Yep.
Because
It's good to have your Drake set a little.
Yeah.
if you hook a 7-pounder, you're gonna want it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
because we were fighting that sucker, and
He brought you to your knees.
dude.
He
a
put a
couple
hurting on
times.
you. Yeah.
He dug underneath, or she dug underneath the boat, and
I thought you were gonna put a hole in the deck of my
I
boat
thought
with
my
your
rod
knees.
was gonna break. The tip of my rod was actually touching the V of the hull,
Amazing.
and
That was a strong fish.
yeah,
So healthy too.
beast.
Oh. Jeez, what a fish.
Oh, dude.
Slam that chatterbait.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Barely
That is
hooked,
so
man.
cool.
I was
Yeah,
so
right.
worried. Dude,
I saw him
did you
jump,
see it
yeah.
dogging underneath the boat?
That was a strong fish.
Dude, I didn't have the drag nearly loosen up for this
like, he's
fish,
gonna
man.
pull off.
I'm just like, ah! It brought me to my
You
knees.
went to your knees hard. You okay there?
Yeah.
Get
Oh,
you
yeah.
some Band-Aids with a cut up. He pulls
Yeah.
you down.
Awesome,
that is
dude.
Amazing.
Let's put her back so she can lay some eggs.
Yeah, no kidding.
Let her breathe here. She fought so hard,
That's
man.
incredible, the way she ran and jumped. That is awesome.
All right, buddy. Here you go. Go back to the depths.
Oh, nice fish, Miles.
Dude, thanks, Joey. That was an awesome day. Awesome day, dude.
Doesn't get any better than that.
Hayden brought us to this lake.
Yep.
He was like, dude, I'm gonna bring you to a lake where I catch a lot of big fish, and
He
dude,
delivered.
he delivered, man.
He delivered and you whacked him.
Let's call it a
awesome.
day.
There's just something about a big bass jumping like that. Gosh.
Here,
So cool.
get your rambler. All right. It was such a great experience, and Hayden knew that lake would produce him too.
Isn't it
so
funny? He kind of like told us, like, you know, that's. He's like, yeah, I fished that lake.
yeah,
He kind of
that's-
hinted around
yeah.
it. We knew it was like, all right, he's not
like-
talking about this lake. It's got to have big
Yeah.
fish in it. It's got to be his little honey hole.
And it did. It was loaded, and we had a blast just a couple hours.
Yep.
On the water.
Amazing little evening there.